Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah and today I want to review this cute wig for you, which is called Naomi by Jon Renau in the color Venice Blonde. Now, if you want to know what special features she has, how the color is composed, how the cap looks from the inside, and how I like her, then stick around and let's get started. So I was actually about to review a completely different style, a longer one with bangs, but then it got so hot today. It's one of those days. I just couldn't stand it. I had to take it off. It was just too hot. And then since I had to run a few errands and go shopping, I was wearing my favorite summer style. And when I returned home, I thought, well, why not review this one, because I haven't reviewed it yet and I've had it since last summer and loved it so much I wore it all the time, and somehow I forgot to review her, but I thought it's never too late and the next summer is definitely coming. So today we're looking at Naomi by Jon Renau. I think she's absolutely cute, and if you've been following me, you probably know what I like, which styles I like, and I think this just goes along with, for example, Upstage or Showrunner by Raquel Welch, you know, a more or less straight style with a swoop and flippy ends. And I think that's just what it is. Just way shorter than the other two. You know, in the summer when it's hot, I really love wearing shorter styles as well, or long styles, but always in an updo and with no bangs. And this one here is absolutely perfect for the summer. It's short, and with the flippy ends here, the hair doesn't lay on your neck, which is great. You don't get hot. And I think it just looks so cute. Wouldn't you agree? Of course, I always tuck it behind my ears on both sides. I mean, I can show you how she looks when she's not tucked. Well, I think a little boring and old-fashioned, but like this. And you can poof her up a little in the back, which I love. But I love this tucked behind the ears look. And my friend Silke told me there's an expression for this hairstyle. I forgot it already. But I heard it's in and back again. I really don't care if it's in fashion or not. I just love a style and I would wear it anyways. And I think she's just lovely, and she's not super short. It's not a pixie. It's more or less like a layered bob with flippy ends. But she also has longer parts here with the side swept bangs. But she's short in the back, and she's definitely no face flopper at all. And she also has great special features. There's just one thing that could be better, which is the lace front, which is only like half extended. It goes down to here. It's not just temple to temple like the old cafe collection styles by Beltress, but it's a little bit more extended, but definitely not extended down to here, which I would prefer. But apart from that, the special features are done really well. And of course, I'm going to show them to you from up close. Now, I really don't have to hold anything back because it stays beautifully out of my face. Of course, I gave it a lift with a blow dryer since it's a heat-friendly style. But you can see the lace front is done really well. I shortened it a little with pinking shears, as you can see. And what I absolutely love about this color is that it has the platinum highlights here at the hairline. So there are absolutely no knots to be seen. It's super fine. And I just prefer the highlights at the hairline. And it's a pity they only do it with this color, because the highlights are definitely missing on Palm Springs Blonde and also on Laguna Blonde. I'm not sure about Malibu, but the Venice Blonde definitely has them, and so I'm wearing Venice Blonde, which is a gorgeous color too. Now, the lace front goes down to here, like I said. The seam is done okay. The transition, I mean, you know, with the hairs going down, you don't really notice it that much. And the mono top is also done really well. As you can see through to my scalp, but the density is perfect. It's not too lightly knotted. Maybe since it's an older style and doesn't have the trend they're all doing now with the lighter density on top with the other Jon Renau style I was recently reviewing. So, except for the lace front, which would make me even happier if it was more extended, I'm really happy with the special features. All right, now let's have a look at her from all sides, and after that, of course, also outside in natural daylight. So, how do you like Naomi? Is she one for you? Do you love those shorter bobs like this and with the flippy ends, or don't you like these? I mean, you could also straighten them since it's a heat-friendly style, but I think she would lose her charm when it's straightened. But if you prefer it like that, of course you can wear it like that. I just prefer it like this, and I think she's perfect right out of the box. Now, the cap fits pretty average, as always with Jon Renau, since it's not a hand-tied style. It's pretty roomy. It also has stretch, so I think it would also accommodate a little larger head. It's definitely not snug, and as always, let's have a look at the cap from the inside. So here's the cap from the inside. Here you can see the lace front that is not really extended. I mean, the whole mono top is a little wider, so it looks a little extended, but it's not actually extended. Then here's the typical seam between the lace front and the mono top, which is quite wide, but not that deep. And here is that very small part right at the crown where they hit the permatease I was feeling. Then she has felt covered ear tabs with metal stays, and the rest of the cap is open wefted. She has an extended nape and adjustable straps with Velcro. So all in all, this is a very well made, high quality cap. Now, the fibers, like I said, are heat defined, which I love. Otherwise, I wouldn't even be wearing it. Since I sold, I think, all of my regular synthetic styles, I just don't like them anymore. But this is HD and I love it. And the good thing with that length is that this one here, I'm pretty sure, since I haven't done anything with it, and I've worn it quite a lot of times last year, and I think I can say that this is absolutely maintenance free. Since it's so short, the fibers are also flipping outwards. They won't be rubbing against anything, so you definitely won't be having any knotting, tangling, frizzing with that length. And this makes it the perfect everyday throw and go style. It's super easy to put on, to wear, and so comfortable. And like I said, you don't get hot in the summer, which is the best part. And apart from that, it also looks totally cute. Now, it hardly has any permatease at all, maybe here at the crown, just the tiniest amount, but that's it. And there's no permatease in the back and none on the sides. I mean, you know, I think you can tell it looks pretty natural, and the density is rather low to medium. It's not super low. I would say it has a medium density, definitely not a high density, but enough fibers on top. All right, now let's have a look at that gorgeous color outside in natural daylight and direct sunlight today. Isn't that a gorgeous blonde? It's called Venice Blonde and has the color code 22F16S8. And Jon Renau describes the color as a light ash blonde and light natural blonde blend shaded with medium brown. And if we have a look at the color codes, the 22 is a champagne blonde, which is the base color. The 16 is honey blonde, which gives it a little warmth. And the 8 is the root color, which is a light chestnut brown. I think, or I'm pretty sure, there's also a platinum in there. At the hairline, these highlights, these are probably the 102, which is a pearl platinum. It's a creamier platinum and not as cool as the 101. And I would say this is a neutral color, but leaning warmer. It's definitely warmer in comparison to the Palm Springs blonde, I would say. And with the highlights, I absolutely love this color. All right, that was my review of Naomi. I hope you liked it and it's helpful. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos. And you're also supporting my channel. And if you even clicked like, then YouTube knows that you liked the video and probably will suggest it to other people as well. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you're well. Stay that way, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. But she's short in the back. What was it called? I forgot. Never mind. which would make me even happier if it was more. Now, if you're looking for more summer styles, I can definitely suggest this video here and also this one here, or you just watch them both.